Hey guys, it's J19 brought to you another video, and today we're going to discuss some confusion, some things going on around the internet, around the Final Fantasy 7 community, and it needs to be addressed because every single time the developers come on stage or have an interview, they talk about Final Fantasy 7 Remake as a whole project, right? As a whole thing, not just Rebirth, not just Remake, but as a whole, right? What's their plan? What's their direction? And a lot of people have this notion that it's a sequel of Final Fantasy VII, no questions about it, even though the devs have stated that it's not a sequel. And again, here's evidence to prove it. I pulled this up from the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth PlayStation Store wish list, and I pulled up, I read the description of it. I'm like, wait a minute, this answers a lot of questions we have. So with that said, we're gonna go over it today. So with that, let's go switch things over here. So it says here, I'll move my I won't move myself, but anyways, this is what it says. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is a reimagining, folks, right here, of the iconic original Final Fantasy VII released in 1997. The standalone game is the second installment in the Final Fantasy VII remake project, Square Enix, yada 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 yada. So right here, folks, like right here, right here, this word right here that my face is kind of covering up. It states that Final Fantasy VII Remake is the remake project is a reimagining. It's not a sequel. It's not a one-for-one remake. It's a reimagining. What's a reimagining mean? It's kind of like Resident Evil 2 remake, right? Kind of like that. It's kind of like a lot of these other remakes are not exactly one-for-one. They have some reimagining. They put new scenes in. Make new story bits, maybe they change things around a little bit, and the game is pretty faithful, right? Remake was pretty faithful, but it's a reimagining, right? It's not one for one. They have some new stuff in there, they have some minor changes, some major changes. It's not a sequel. Yes, Sephiroth and Aerith are having this chess match about what's going on, but in my honest opinion, guys, we are not at this point right now. We are at the point of understanding that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Remake and the final part is a reimagining of the series going forward. It's not a sequel to Final Fantasy VII. It's not like the events of Final Fantasy VII has happened and we are now seeing the finale of that in this remake trilogy. I think my theory still holds on today, but if you guys haven't checked that out, feel free to check it out. Just look under what's it called? The theory is where they're rewriting the compilation, the lore of Final Fantasy VII. Because let's face it, like there's the Cerberus, Crisis Core, there's some elements like Deep Brown, there's some elements like even like Before Crisis, and you name it, right? There's some stuff, even the Advent Children. There's some things that people's like, yeah, this is ruining FF7. Oh, yeah, that's right. They're reworking the Final Fantasy VII compilation through the remake series. That's my theory. I'm sticking with it. Now, does that mean that we don't have multiple timelines? A single timeline? That we don't know. That's the reimagining part of this, right? Zack's alive. He's playing a major role. He's going to be one of the main key characters of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. They stated that. They confirmed it. And let's get hyped. Let's get excited. I had to cover this today because there's constantly people on the internet are just so focused on this being a sequel or holding out that it'll be a one-for-one remake. Like, the ending of remake didn't happen. They're just so focused on, they said that they're going to focus on the story of Final Fantasy VII as you know it. The crux is going to be the same, the axis. But yeah, the axis, the crux is about loss. Yes, we are still going to deal with loss. Like, characters are going to still have to deal with loss throughout their adventure here on this unknown journey. Again, they keep teasing us. It is the unknown journey will continue. The unknown journey continues. What does that mean? It's a reimagining. It's not a sequel, as it says right here on my screen. So anyways, I just want to cover it real quick. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night. And feel free to like, subscribe, share with a friend. Let people know that this remake project is not a sequel. It's not a one-for-one remake. It's a reimagining. They're changing things. They're making it more bolder, more modern. Just like Resident Evil 2 Remake. Wasn't one for one. It wasn't a sequel of Resident Evil 2. It was a reimagining. And people freaking loved it. People love Remake. The majority did. Minority of the group didn't. But, anyways, feel free to like, share, subscribe if you guys want more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth content. I'll have more videos later on down the road. And we are hyping up, gearing up for Final Fantasy 16. I will be having a full playthrough of that game on my channel. So, feel free to look forward to that. So, what I said, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.